Most of us earn a living doing a pretty normal job, but some people earn money in the strangest ways, like doing something with food that you're always told not to when you're a little kid. Be warned, you might feel pretty sick when you see it. If this is your first time visiting our channel, don't forget to subscribe and please give this video a big thumbs up. Today, we're sharing 10 strange things people actually do for money. Line sitting. Does the thought of waiting in line make you break out in a cold sweat? Well, you're not alone. People hate waiting in line so much that a whole new industry has come into existence. Professional line sitters get paid to wait so that you don't have to. Do you want the latest Apple product, but don't want to sit outside the store for hours beforehand? Just hire a pro and they'll do the waiting for you. The service started out being advertised on Craigslist and odd job site TaskRabbit, but now there are actual companies that offer line-sitting services. Whether you're desperate to get a table at the coolest restaurant on the block, or you want tickets to a popular sports match or music concert, simply pay a line sitter to get in line and wait it out for you. Professional line sitters can earn hundreds of dollars a day, especially if they have to camp out overnight. This line of work suits those with a lot of time on their hands and a lot of patience too. If you love reading or playing video games, you could easily do those things on the job. It's just not so much fun when it's raining. Wearing t-shirts. Just wearing clothes doesn't seem like a viable career unless you're a model, right? Wrong. A guy called Jason managed to make wearing t-shirts a lucrative career for himself and many others too. So how did he do this? Jason Zook, who was previously known as Jason Sadler, JasonHeadset.com, and Jason Surfrap, founded the company I Wear Your Shirt. It was 2008 and the recession had hit hard. While many people were losing their jobs and struggling to make money, Jason came up with a genius idea. He realized he could get paid to wear t-shirts with company logos on them. Over the course of just a few years, he generated over $1 million in revenue. I Wear Your Shirt, or IWYS, started on January 1st, 2009, and ran until May 6, 2013. During those 5 years, IWYS worked with more than 1,600 businesses. These ranged from Fortune 500s and service companies to authors and nonprofit organizations. Jason assembled a team of shirt wearers, and together they created more than 3,000 videos and took more than 12,000 photos. Jason decided to share the story behind his success in a tell-all book titled Creativity for Sale. It's definitely one of those wish I'd thought of that ideas. Renting friendship. Most of us have plenty of friends to hang out with, but it seems that a lot of people aren't that lucky. There's a whole industry that rents out friendships to those who struggle to find friends for free. Websites like rentafriend.com enable people to place their profile online for free and advertise their friendship. Then, people who are looking for someone to attend an event with them, or teach them a new skill, or simply spend time with them, can browse the profiles and find their perfect friend match. They contact the person they like to make friends with and negotiate the time, activity, and price. Professional friends can make a nice amount of money. For example, you can make $300 to $500 per week if you just rent out your friendship on the weekends. Or you can make more than $2,000 a week if you do it full time. It's not a dating site, and as it is just about platonic friendship, there's no physical contact allowed. But still, does it all sound kind of creepy to you? Removing lice. If you or your child has ever had head lice, you'll know what a horrible task it is to remove them. But you don't have to deal with it yourself if you'd rather not. Believe it or not, there are professional lice remover technicians who will do it for you. These lice doctors go to people's homes and remove the lice from their clients' heads. They don't need any fancy chemicals either, as all they use is olive oil. The visits typically last anything from 2.5 hours to 5 hours, or even more if treating a whole family. Anyone who's ever had to pick out nits from their hair will know just what an arduous task it is, so it makes sense that someone could make money from offering such a service. Companies like Lice Doctors have treated thousands of customers over the years and do home visits 7 days a week. They even have a board-certified medical director and have lice eradication experts on their team. So, if you're a dab hand with a nit comb and don't get squeamish looking for lice, you could well have a new career opportunity ahead of you. Virtual gold farming. Serious gamers will stop at nothing to get advantages in the virtual world. That includes paying somebody else to do the hard work for them. So that means there are gold farmers out there whose job it is to hunt out in-game advantages. They might be tasked with finding a virtual magic sword or increasing the avatar's skill level. Yes, these people make money out of playing video games all day long. But although that sounds like a dream job for many, it's not necessarily as good as it sounds. Employees at these internet-based companies in China work 10-hour shifts and might only have one free day a month working in a factory. And while the companies make millions selling advantages to World of Warcraft players, their employees don't make much in comparison. A typical salary is around $100 to $150 per month, which can work out to be as little as 40 cents per hour. At least they do get food and a place to live, as well as graduates who work as customer service operators can earn double that amount. Pretending to be ill. Many of us dread visiting the doctor, but for some people, it's their vocation. Seriously, you can get paid for going to the doctor, and you don't even have to be ill because you're actually just faking it. Standardized patients are used to train medical students. They can typically earn $15 to $20 an hour acting the part of the patient. These pretend patients take on a persona that tests medical students and helps them prepare for dealing with real patients. It makes sense that you'd need a certain level of acting ability to perform this role, and just like actors preparing for a part, standardized patients have to prep for their roles weeks in advance. Their preparation involves memorizing a case history of family details and lifestyle habits. There's also a certain tone they have to present, like being shy or nervous. Everything is written out for the fake patient, but they can also add their own twist and make the part their own. Once the appointment is over, the patient has to evaluate the medical student and provide feedback. They receive a lot of training on how to deliver it, and communication skills are just as important as acting ability. Milking snakes. It's not every day that you get to handle dangerous animals, unless you're a snake milker, that is. A snake what? A snake milker. They collect venom from poisonous snakes. When you milk a snake, you focus on the fangs, rather than squeezing udders like you would when you milk a cow. To capture venom from a snake, you get the snake to open its mouth and place a cup under its upper jaw to catch the venom it shoots from its fangs. It sounds like a seriously dangerous job, so it's not surprising that the financial benefits are great. Just 1 gram of venom from a coral snake can be worth up to $1,000. Venom is valuable because it is used in medical research for the treatment of blood clots, heart disease, osteoporosis, and strokes. And of course, it's used to make anti-venom to counteract the potentially deadly effects of snake bites. But although 1 gram doesn't sound like much, you'd actually need 300 to 400 extractions to get that amount from a coral snake. That sure is a lot of snake milking. Laughter. They say that laughter is the best medicine, and laughter therapists have taken this saying literally. Laughing has many therapeutic and physical benefits, like releasing endorphins to help lower stress and giving your muscles a full-scale workout. It can also improve cardiovascular functions and boost oxygen levels in the blood. Since the body can't tell if you're really laughing or just faking it, it doesn't matter whether you're actually letting out a real giggle or just pretending. A laughter therapist earns money by helping their clients to laugh more easily. Comedians have been doing this for years, but laughter therapy is actually a thing. This might all sound like nonsense, but there has been academic research into laughter therapy at Loma University Medical Center in California since the late 1970s. Researchers at the University of Michigan found that 20 seconds of laughter could be as beneficial for the lungs as 3 minutes on a rowing machine. Sounds like the sort of exercise we could get on board with. Dr. Madan Kataria developed laughter yoga in Mumbai and set up First Laughter Club in 1995 with literally thousands following worldwide. Where do we sign up? Getting married. People have been doing it for centuries, but it is still one of the strangest ways to make money. What are we talking about? Getting married. Many women are accused of marrying rich men just for money. Beautiful models like Elisabetta Gregoracci make it onto those odd couple lists when they wed much older and less attractive but wealthy men like Flavio Briatore. But while many may view that as strange, it's not as shocking as other marriages that are motivated by financial reasons. One of of the most disturbing aspects of this is when child brides are married off to much older men. Charity Kaffa did a wedding stunt in Lebanon where a 12-year-old girl was dressed in a bridal gown, having her photo taken with a gray-haired man posing as the groom. They did it to highlight the child bride issue in the country, where girls as young as 9 have married after tribunals have granted special permission. Girls as young as 14 can marry without parental consent. Young Syrian refugees' families have married them off in the hope it will give them a better life, but also because they can't afford to feed them. Competitive eating. We're all taught that we should only eat in moderation, and we should certainly never stuff our mouths full of food, but competitive eaters forget all about that as they pile huge amounts of food into their faces. And they can make a serious amount of money from doing so. Professional eating competitors consider it a sport and train for eating contests with the same seriousness as any pro sports person. It's no wonder, given that many of the contests have 5-figure prize money up for grabs. Yes, you can really eat your way to a fortune. The Major League Eating Organization oversees all professional eating contests. There's even a governing body, the International Federation of Competitive Eating. Of the 80 MLE events held each year, Nathan's famous 4th of July International Hot Dog Eating Contest is one of the best known as it's broadcast on TV. Well-known stars in the sport include Joey Chestnut, whose net worth in 2016 was estimated to be $800,000. He earns around $200,000 a year from sponsorships, prize money, and public appearances. He is ranked the #1 competitive eater, followed by Matt Stoney, who also earns 6 figures each year from competitive eating. Who knew eating a lot of food very quickly could be so lucrative? Pass the hot dogs.
Check out our friends at The Things who make interesting feel-good videos about lifestyle, pop culture, and everything viral that is sure to keep you entertained.
What is the strangest thing you've ever done for money? Let us know in the comments and give our video a big thumbs up.